Good morning, good morning, good morning. Going live this morning for the first time ever at this little spot. And I'm doing something new. I'm kind of recreating something and started something just a little different than I have in a long time. For a long time, I was at Main Street Media full time, and I created a show called Main Street Today. And it was a little later in the day, but I kind of like taking this like morning time and grab you a cup if you're working or whatever, and you want to be part of what we're doing. We are live on all my Devon ODay pages, but I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited because this is the kind of a little spirit vitamin in the middle of the day. Let me know that you're here. You can leave a comment, and hopefully I'll get to take a look and see if somebody's checking in. You're going to see a cat in the background. Luna is going to come visit us today. It's just this little morning of positive stuff. I love agriculture, and there are some wonderful farms and local farms in Tennessee that are exciting. We're going to be talking and meeting somebody. The Tennessee Department of Agriculture was very kind to go down and do a wonderful interview in Russellville, Tennessee. And we're going to meet a pig farmer down there. I always say that if you know a farmer, you will have good food. And get to your local farmers. If you are in the Middle Tennessee area, I highly recommend a place to stop by, even if it is not ice cream season. Shop Springs Creamery in Watertown, Tennessee, or on the way to Watertown, Tennessee. Shop Springs has the most amazing dairy across the street. Across the street, that's how fresh their ice cream is, and they make fresh ice cream all through the year. But here's another thing. They work with all the local farmers, and you can stop through and get fresh eggs. You can get bacon and pork chops and things that are direct from the farmer, and that is Shop Springs Creamery. They don't pay for this endorsement. I just know them very well. Tammy Arender from RFD TV and I went out, and I helped her cover a story because I'm like her. I was kind of raised around a barnyard, so it's kind of like the best perfume when you go around a barnyard to me and to her. So we put on our muck boots and went to the dairy and did an interview, and it's in a fabulous place. So if you don't know about Shop Springs, you need to know. That's a local farmer I can highly recommend. There's some things coming up. First of all, let's talk about the weather. Today is really, it's kind of getting into the springtime. Honestly, we've got a little rain in the forecast. We've got partly cloudy skies right now. We've got a high of 60, and tonight the low is going to be 40. But the cloudy is going to go away tomorrow. We're going to have sunshine tomorrow, moving into the 70s by the weekend. How cool is that, right? 70s on the weekend. It's also a cool time to remind you that I host Backstage Nashville at 3rd and Lindsley every weekend, every Saturday. And I'm so excited because this week, let me show you. This show is coming up. Backstage is going to feature Gordy Sampson from Canada. Jesus, Take the Wheel, Bryce Long, how about them cowgirls? And Ray Stevenson, who is the artist behind all the photos. He is he's an artist behind all the pictures that hang on the walls at 3rd and Lindsley. And he's a Grammy-winning songwriter, and he will share some of his great music. And then I'm going to tell you something. Will Jones, he's a newcomer that if you do not know Will Jones, you are missing out. He is a star. The doors open at 11 a.m. I take the stage and we just chat, kind of like now, for a few minutes. And 3rd and Lindsley, 3rdandlindsley.com. It's every Saturday. And by 2:30, you're heading home. Hi, Luna. Hi, girl. Hi, Luna. Anyway, that's a little look at some of the things coming up. The farm I was telling you about, I don't really know a lot about Russellville, Tennessee, but I thought every day if we can salute something really special and something good going on in the world, we should.
There are other choices out there. There are local economies, there are local farmers that are trying to make a go of it. We're worth somebody investing and finding out what it is that we do. You are at Land Basket Farm in Hamilton County in East Tennessee. Land Basket Farm was born out of an idea that began in North Africa. I served for 32 years. I retired in 2018. Air Force buddy of mine handed me a book by Joel Salatin. And I read the book, and I was really intrigued with some of the stuff that folks who were doing pasture-raised business. My last duty station in Germany, we decided that I wasn't going to go work as an executive like all my buddies. I wanted to farm. So that's how Land Basket Farm was formed. We decided to start our own mission here in East Tennessee to provide food for local people. All of my pastures are right here around my farmhouse. It's pastures that are 12 feet long at a time, and they get moved every day to those new pastures. We are doing the same thing in the forest with our pigs. Those layers down there, they get moved to a new pasture every 2 weeks. So that is different than commercial farming. I know you're thirsty. There you go. You guys got to stop wallowing in it. If COVID taught us anything, it taught us that the soccer mom who wants to put a healthy meal on the table for her family, she does not just have to go to Walmart. She has other choices out there. There are local farmers like me who want to do nothing more than to make her happy as a customer. I think there are a lot of attributes that a lot of veterans carry just from their training in the military. Trustworthiness, honesty, transparency. And I think those attributes have served me very well as a small businessman here in Tennessee. I mean, what we have set out to do at Land Basket Farm is to be a trusted source for folks around here. That's what we believe.
Wherever you are, check into your Department of Agriculture and support a farmer. Find one near you and buy direct. We'll be supporting a lot of agriculture here as we do our Devon ODay breaks. What's in your cup? Are you having something? And this is my cup from the Grand Ole Opry, given to me by my friend Liz. And I once met a preacher, and he said, every time somebody gives me a cup and I use it in the morning, I say a little prayer for that person. So Liz, I pray for you a lot. I've got my Opry cup. I've got some folks who are checking in. I love this. Peggy Spivey. Good morning, Peggy. How are you? Good to see you. And there is Deb Young. Now, Deb, I don't know if it's your son that you've been promoting some of his music. He's really good. You were sharing him. Share his name down below so we can all know about it. Leslie Etheridge checking in. She's a fabulous photographer. She is one of my Loretta friends. Oh, there's Melinda. There's Melinda heading over to Arkansas. We got North Carolina, Arkansas in the house. Rainy in North Carolina, but we need it. That's the deal, is that let's hope that the people who are getting the rain need it. We're going to get some rain a little bit later today. So you got tea in your cup. All right. Are you a tea with cream, tea with lemon, or just straight on? Neat, as they say. Anyway, today I know I kind of went back to an old reliable Folgers. I got Folgers in my cup. That's what I got going on today. Nothing fancy. There is a new restaurant that I wanted to tell you guys about. If you're in the Bellevue area, I think it's going to come to a couple of places in town. There is a place, and it's called Honeyfire. Corner Pub has been a staple in Bellevue forever. Corner Pub's always been there. Well, this took the place of Corner Pub. It is located at 8127 Sawyer Brown Road in Brentwood. Its fare is barbecue and family recipes. I mean, this barbecue sandwich looks like you could feed 3 people with it. And, of course, I got your mac and cheese and all that other good stuff, but I've heard great reviews about it. And I think it took there's another location that it took the other Corner Pub as well. So that Corner Pub has sold out to Honeyfire. I don't know. Have you guys tried Honeyfire? I haven't, but the brisket looks incredible. I kind of tend to believe that barbecue is barbecue. I mean, but I will say that my favorite barbecue place, I know there's all the new places, but I'm going to tell you, there's a place that's been here for as long as I've been in radio in Nashville. and that is the Barbecue. They do not endorse, they do not buy a commercial. I will tell you, I would walk across broken glass and through fire to get their smoked turkey and their brisket. Barbecue, get your booty to the barbecue. Paul Randall, the late Paul Randall, used to say on the Jerry House show. And it's still my favorite. It's been here for a long time, but that's the one. I don't know if you guys have a favorite or not, but here we go. Yes, ma'am. Joel Young Music. Check out Joel Young Music, because this young fella is fantastic. I love when people turn me on to some new people, and they're absolutely wonderful. And this young guy is going places, and follow him. And if you got somebody that you want to recommend, just let me know and let me check them out. And I love sharing new people, and I've got a new company that kind of works with young and upcoming artists, or people that are just looking for some help in branding. So brand coaching. My company is called Devon's Farm. How appropriate, right? And look at my little girl. She's just like, she goes, I want to be in the show. I want to be in the show. Linda says, drinking water now, but coconut sweet tea later. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Well, I know I will see EB a little bit later, and she's going to have me something from Dutch Brothers. If you're in Middle Tennessee and you haven't tried Dutch Brothers, get the app, try it. I find my one thing and get it every time, but my friend EB always turns me on to new stuff, and she's very adventurous. And you're welcome, Deb. You're welcome. We love to share people, and when they're trying to get their dreams. I love when dreams happen. Well, y'all, here's something that I think is really cool. I was kind of going, what is our verse of the day? What is our verse of the day? And I have a sweet friend who is precious to me. She lives up in Idaho, and her name is Sharon Fallon. She is a writer, and she reads a magazine called All God's Creatures, and she reads my devotions that are in there. It's a magazine that Guidepost put together a few years ago that kind of has devotions every day for the pet lover, people who love animals. And they asked me to be a writer for that years ago. So I just signed my contract yesterday for another year, and I'm excited. So I'll be writing some magazines. And so that is All God's Creatures, and it's a division of Guidepost. They have devotion books that you can get every day, or you can get the magazine. So guidepost.org, I think, is how you can go and sign up to get that. But I said, what is our verse of the day? Sharon, sweet Sharon, sends me a verse every single day. She sends me the regular verse, and then she sends the cowboy verse. Good morning, Debbie Randall. Debbie Randall, and she has got something really cool coming March 31st. It's at the Nashville Palace. It is a night for autism awareness, raising money for autism research at the Vanderbilt Clinic that deals with autism. And I know that just one of the people on the bill is Daryl Worley. I mean, he's one of my favorite country singers ever. So y'all be sure to mark that down. Oh, the Country Music Autism Awareness Foundation. That is it's a mouthful. So anyway, that's going to be a cool night. I'm going to tell you more about that. I probably have some interviews because I'm going to have guests on this little day break. But here's our verse for the day. It's from Luke 1, verses 46 through 48. And Sharon Fallon sent that to me just when I said, what verse should I do? Ding! The text came in. So I think this is supposed to be our verse. Let's see. And Mary said, my soul magnifies the Lord, and my spirit has rejoiced in God my Savior. For he has regarded the lowly state of his maidservant. For behold, henceforth all generations will call me blessed. And I always wonder, I'm not going to read the cowboy version this time because it's very cute, but we'll read that. We'll read the cowboy version on another day. Thank you, Sharon, for sending that verse right in the time when I needed it. How does that affect me? I think that sometimes we forget who we are. We forget that we got made by somebody incredible. Good morning, Lane. There's my friend Lane checking in. Y'all go say hi. The senior center in Spring Hill. He's my friend. He's my longtime friend. I think we forget who we are sometimes. We forget that we were created by something. And I say something, someone's, we always try to put God in a box, but God, the creator of all, is just, it's all around us. It's around us. We're all in it. But we think of ourselves as just these, sometimes we let the world tell us that we don't matter, that we're lowly and we don't have any value. And I think when God chose to do some of the biggest things in the world, he chose people that were just ordinary. They're just regular people. You can imagine a young girl, a young teenage girl, and said, I want you to carry the Savior of the world. How scary that must have been. It's just incredible that God picks someone like you and me and the guy next door and the little old lady down the street and a kid in Okmulgee, Oklahoma, to do something great. That's what God does every day. And I don't know what your job is. There's my friend Angie. Good morning. Oh, you haven't missed much, but that's a cool thing. Lisa Burr, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I think it's so interesting how we have something great in us today. Not great because it's in our power, but God has something great for you. Now, is it going to make you famous? Is it going to make you rich? Don't know. That's not what greatness is. Greatness in God's world is something that makes something in our world better. And it might be something as sweet as a God bless you and a thank you and a smile with someone you meet. Somebody is sneezing behind me. We got a cat sickness in the house, so we've been dealing with cat flu. So anyway, so if you hear that sound, it's just awful. Oh, thank you so much. Well, Leslie, we're just about done for the day, but I was glad to see you too. This is going to be just a little short thing that I do each day around in the 10 o'clock hour. So, you know me. After 60, you stop being really, on time. You kind of go, well, ish. Well, look at there. There is Phyllis. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, thank you so much. There, my friend Phyllis. I just love her so much. And Phyllis, by the way, out close to you, the new restaurant is Honeyfire. Honeyfire took over where Corner Pub is. Barbecue and family recipes. So there. And thank you for the support of Devon's Farm, the new company that just launched yesterday, and this show that just launched yesterday. It's just a lot happening right now. Robin True. I love my Robin. How are you? She's the one that taught me about flybys. You know what a flyby is? Well, you're going to have to listen to another show because I'll probably have to have Robin join us on a show and just tell us a little bit about a flyby. It helped me through some grief. So I'll tell you, we'll talk about that on another day. But let me just leave you with, find the greatness within you today. Sometimes when we think my soul, me, little old you, today you're going to get a chance to magnify something greater than you. You're going to get that chance. You're going to get to bless somebody's life in a way that you didn't expect. And it can be something very tiny. But today, as you go out, practice your smile. Practice your smile. Even if you feel awful and something terrible has happened to you, practice a smile with somebody else. I don't care who it is. Somebody that you just kind of walk by, somebody that you look across at a red light. Do a little smile. Just try. Just see what it does. And I will guarantee you it will feel better to you than probably to them. Let your soul magnify something greater than you today. I say magnify the Lord, but you say whatever you want to say because I know where the source is. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to get, and I don't know what the story's going to be. Love your farmers. Give them a big hug, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.